Hey, Griff. I guess I think on 7 of your final 9 possessions offensively, you guys end up getting a bucket. A lot of that was with Dame initiating. Just what you see late in that game from Dame to kind of take
Just
you guys
Dame and
home?
Giannis trusting the pass. I mean, we're building something special. You could feel it. The crowd was into it. I think they really carried us. We started to make our comeback, and the energy from the fans was terrific. And we didn't look back. It was great, but I thought it was a great character game. Back to back, short-handed. We're missing Jay, Chris, Marjon, and everyone stepped up. Dre started, PC came in, terrific. Cam gave us great minutes. So it's a total team win, But I thought the atmosphere was, you could. I think this is what the fans wanted. Just seeing Dame and Giannis just so elite at the end of the game, and your fourth quarter got to be your best quarter, especially when you're playing a terrific team like Dallas. I mean, well coached, got superior players out there. So this was huge, especially getting down and finding a way to come back and win that game was, this is terrific.
You take the lead with about 5 minutes left to end up winning the game in the way that you did. That means you got to get more stops. Just what do you see defensively at the end from your guys handling the switching to the scrambling?
Yeah, we had to, make some changes on the defensive end, kind of mix up or disrupt their rhythm a little bit. They're tough. Luka, he gets you on the side, and you have to decide what you're willing to give up. It's either the three or he's going to get inside the line, kind of keep you on his back, take his time. You never can speed him up, gets to his spot. Those are high percentage shots for him. But then in the fourth quarter, we started making some changes, try to disrupt their rhythm just a little bit, and it worked. And we were able to get stops and execute it at the other end. But, give them credit. Luka and Kyrie, Kyrie, he looked like Kyrie Irving. He was tough tonight.
To piggyback off that, you mentioned sort of maybe picking poisons there. No one other than Luka or Kyrie scored the final 10 minutes of the fourth for them. And I realize that's a pretty good duo that I'm sure most teams would kind of write out. But how important was that, though, to not let Grant Williams or Tim Hardaway Jr. continue to find a rhythm and really just put it on those two, if you will?
Especially when we were able to take over the lead, we didn't want to give up the three. And, you give up the three, they'll get back in the game. So we had to pick our poison. That was Kyrie going one-on-one. He makes tough shots. With tough shots, he gets in the paint. Great body control, just out of this world, and that's what he does. But if you send multiple bodies at times, they start spraying around, and the three ball gets them back in the game. So you have to pick and choose at times, and maybe if we were playing from behind at the few minutes of the game, we probably have to run a couple bodies at him, try to get the ball out of his hand. But we were able to score and keep the lead. And again, just proud of our team, just trusting the pass out there, finding, PC a couple times, and he's knocking it down. And Dame and Giannis continue to make the great reads and score when they need to score. That's mastery. Just reading the game and taking what the defense gives you and picking them apart. And I thought they were terrific tonight.
Speaking of Pat, it looked like he played the last 24 minutes of the game. All in the fourth quarter, he checked in with 8. What did you see from him that you just wrote that out?
He was just playing terrific, and he was defending. He's so smart. He's always in the right place. He's able to get stops. He's able to rebound, and then his shot making capabilities and spacing the floor, and then our guys did a great job of finding him. We just needed him on the court. He's just he was the glue tonight. He kept everyone together, made big shots, off some great penetration and kickouts, And that's how you win. You know, you make the right play, and then you have guys that, you know, just could step up there and knock it down. And, you know, what else can we say? You know, they were just terrific basketball. And there's always room for improvement. We didn't play a perfect game, but I like how we kept our resolve. And we took a couple punches. We didn't stay down. We kept fighting. Guys off the bench came in, gave us a huge lift. So big win for us tonight.
Hey, Coach, you guys had just 5 turnovers tonight. What did you see in the protection of the basketball?
I think that was very important. I know several games where we've gotten loose with the ball, but I thought tonight, for the most part, there were some stretches where we were holding on to it a little too long. But I thought for the most part we started to really executing, spraying it around, trying to find an open man. So it's a credit. It's growth. We took a huge step. I think the last 3 or 4 games we really started. You can see the chemistry starting to build. Guys just knowing each other, know where to be, know what their teammates' strengths are, and playing to those. So, it's huge. You got to take care of the ball against a team like Dallas, because they could score. They could score at a high rate. So you really got to take care of the ball.
Coach, was this the best that you've seen Giannis and Dame together on the floor?
I think that every game that they're getting more comfortable with each other and trusting each other. And, they're so dynamic out there, and it is scary and I think they're going to get better and better, and it's going to be even more frightening for, I think, opponents when they really start figuring out on a consistent basis. But you can see them that they're building chemistry, and I've said this from day one, that it takes time to build chemistry and that cohesiveness together, and the only way around it is to play and be on the floor with each other. And it's still early, but they're going to figure it out. They've been figuring it out. They're 2 high character guys that want to win, and they show that tonight.
Coach, obviously offense was great down the stretch tonight, but it has been really all season. Just what have you kind of thought of your late game offense so far?
Well, in particular tonight, just the execution of just, again, trusting the pass, score when, you have the advantage. But I thought Giannis and Dame got in the paint, and, they made the right play. And a lot of times the simple play is the best play. You don't have to, be complicated about it. You hit the paint, and if a man is open, you spread it around. And, those 2 guys, they demand and command a lot of attention, and rightly so. And to their credit, they were able to get off of it. Some superstars are not like that. They want to take those shots regardless if they have 2 or 3 people on them, hanging on them. But I thought that it was just high character basketball from Giannis and Dame and everybody. I thought Brooke, again, played great, protecting the paint, fighting. Every Bees, I thought he's scrappy, and he did his best. He's guarding, arguably the top guards in the NBA, on one team. Luka and Kyrie. I mean, it's as tough as it gets as far as backcourt. So I thought Bees came to fight. PC came to fight. So it was a gritty win, and you need these wins to build some character down the road, and our guys will know what it's like to play in games like this and come out with a win.
Brooke was the screen setter a lot for Dame down the stretch. What do you like about him in that role?
Well, he's big, and he's a great screener. I mean, he takes pride in it, and I've seen this for years with Giannis and Brooke in pick and rolls, and Brooke, just unselfish. He just finds ways to make others better, and he creates space. Dame comes off wide open, and again, down the stretch, Dame hit a couple shots, and then he made that pass to Brooke, and Brooke shoots 2 free throws. So it just you could see that the chemistry is building, with our team in general. So it's very important to celebrate these wins, because this was a huge character win, and we're going to need these type of victories down the stretch. Yeah, thank you.